A minute, beautiful people. If you can see my screen and if you can hear my voice, do me a favor, type $ in the chat. Y'all could do that, $ in the chat. If you can see my screen, if you can hear my voice. I only got one more place to really promote this in. 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure I put this out there. Sometimes I forget to promote this to certain groups. All right, boom. All right, there we go. All right. Cool. So as we let that sizzle in, we're gonna be good to go. So I got you, Graham. I got you, Graham. I for sure I got you. I'm gonna make sure I answer questions tonight. Yesterday I didn't get to do it, so I apologize for that. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing. What I'm going to do, just thinking of how I know I wanted to do something a little special. Okay, cool. All right. So what I've done, ladies and gents, I've went in here and boom. Okay. Let's go in here. I actually completed some stuff that I think you guys gonna find really, really cool. So what I want to do is I want to play one video, just so you get the feel of what I got cooking up for you. I know a lot of people really want that learning value and stuff like that. So I'm really going all in with this, and I'm very super close to releasing what I want to release. So let me just play this one video for you so you can, kind of see the quality. So hopefully everyone here can. Hold on, let me stop sharing the screen and share it again, just to make sure you can hear the sound. All right, share sound and boom. Okay, let me mute my mic. In the currency pair, you have a base. Question, can y'all hear the video? Let me know, type 111 in the chat. Just want to make sure before I play everything. All right, so y'all can hear the video, right? All right, bet. Just making sure. All right, so I'll mute myself again so that way you get the most crisp audio from the video as possible. In the currency pair, you have a base currency and you also have the quote currency. All the exchange rate prices that you see are quoted based on the quote currency. Now, anything could move the market, especially geopolitical events. Now, what can you trade in the foreign exchange market? Well, you could trade currencies, of course, because it is Forex. You could also trade cryptocurrency, encrypted currency backed by blockchain technology. You can also trade commodities such as gold, oil, silver, and others. And last but not least, you can also trade indices. With the Forex or binary options broker, you can select which market class you would like to trade in, analyze whichever asset you wish to trade, and be able to execute positions, no matter the market class. What do you guys think about the quality? Let me know if you guys like it. Type 3 in the chat. I'm gonna have a bunch of videos like that, like 20 different videos on it. Type 222 in the chat if you like the quality of it, if you like the visuals on it, if you think it's clean, clear, easy to understand, short, simple, straight to the point, something along those lines. So What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be releasing like 20 videos, and all these videos are actually going to be translated. Now, it's pretty strange because I'm in a position where if I have certain agreements and signed agreements and things like that, and nothing is really getting done, then I have to be the one to get it done. I have to be the one to make sure I keep things moving forward, especially if I can't leverage certain resources because it is either unavailable to me in the moment, or there's no plans really in pushing certain things forward. So I went on ahead and started to do a lot of these things myself to provide value to you guys. So as long as you like the quality of that, you like a little bit of the visuals, the captions in the bottom, if you like that, if you feel like it'll definitely resonate with you a little more as far as the teachings is concerned, then cool. I'm happy and I'm grateful for that feedback. We're gonna have a whole lot more in store. So I'm getting ready to release it. Like I said, I've been preparing for February. So tomorrow's February 1st. So Friday, I'm dropping some really, really cool stuff exclusively to you guys. But we all came here tonight. We all gathered here tonight to play some trades. So if y'all ready to get to the bag, if y'all ready to skip the fluff and get to the stuff, type dollar signs in the chat because that's exactly what I'm about to do. All right, we're just gonna go right into it. Dollar signs in the chat. If you want to skip the fluff, right into the stuff. All right. So Graham, just to answer one of the questions that you previously asked, how do you know if you're going to enter a trade that's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, etc.? So one of the biggest things that I discovered for myself back in 2018, when I was really studying candles and I was studying setups and exactly how I want to position myself, I realized that if you just let the market breathe a little bit, if you let the market just push in the direction that it wants to push, you give it a good amount of time, eventually it's going to do that, more often than not, especially with the strategies that we use. All right, we all know trading involves risk, including some or your initial investment, blah blah blah. We know that stuff. Trading involves risk, point blank period. But with an effective strategy with consistent results, I realized that if I just let 3 candles roll by, right, most likely my trade is going to work out better than if I just blindly, do a buy or sell for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or whatever the case may be. So if I see a setup on a 5 minute chart, right, and let's say I caught this literally right over here. Let's say I caught this buy right over here. Okay, so this bearish candle stop, next candle open. Okay, it opened to start over here, came down here a little bit, but once I saw that cross coming back up right at the cross, right, then guess what? I am going to enter, all right, in that position. Now, this is a 5 minute chart. So if I let 3 candles, just 3 candles breathe, okay, and this is if I'm not in a 1 hour session, okay, if I let 3 candles roll by, all right, then guess what? I'm going to be up, okay? I am going to be 8 pips, all right, in the profit zone. That's exactly where I'm going to be. I'm going to be 8 pips in the profit zone, all right? But we know that in the world of binary options, all right, each pip is 10 points, all right, as far as binary options is concerned. So if I just, get the setup and let the market breathe a little bit, most likely, it's going to work out. Now, there's other factors that you have to include, such as, is the market consolidating or is the market trending? Once you get the idea as to what the market is doing, then you use a strategy that works for it. In this case, it's just basically consolidating. So I use Dream Scalper, right? I get my setup. Okay, my setup looks good. 3 candles later, boom, it's a clear. Okay, if I caught this right here, all right, bearish candle right in the top band. Okay, 3 candles later, boom. All right, 3 candles later. See, 3 bars later, that's 15 minutes. Okay. Now, what I got 13 pips. All right, which is 132 points in binary options. So you have to consider the time. Sometimes you're going to have setups. You're going to have setups on a 15-minute chart. All right. And that could look like a 45-minute trade. But you know what? At least you know it's an effective trade. Now, most people want, quick trades. They want 1 to 3 minute trades, right? They want 5 minute trades or less. So how do you do that? Well, first and foremost, you got to start with the higher time frame. Analyze the market, see what's going on long term. Once you have an idea as to what's going on long term, all right, and then you work your way down, all right, you have an idea as to what the market may do. And if everything aligns just right, all right. If everything aligns just right, and you finally get to the 1 minute chart, all right, and everything seems to be aligning in a certain direction, and you take that initiative, you take that calculated risk, all right, then you can go in for a 3 minute trade. If the market is moving super fast, faster than normal, like it usually does during a high impact news update, whatever the case may be, then you can lessen that. Let's say a 5 minute setup could be, from going from following three candle rule, 15-minute position. Instead of going for a 15-minute position, if the market is moving way faster than normal, then you could go anywhere between a 5 to a 15-minute trade. So take a 5 minute trade, take a 10 minute trade, take a 7 minute trade, whatever the case may be. If you get the setup, everything aligns on a 1 minute chart, and the market is moving super fast, we'll go in for a 1 minute. All right, going for a 3 minute if you're going to follow the three candle rule. But if it's going super, super fast, then you can go in for a 1 minute trade. Okay. And there's certain brokers, all right, that will allow you to go in for even less than a minute. So really, just so you know, the higher the time frame, right, the stronger the confirmations. Because if you're going to base all your analysis on what goes on in the 1 minute, you're going to lose more than you win, because the strike price is way too close, way too tight in time with the expiration price. You're liable to get spiked out. But if you play it, if you play it safe, you play it good, stick to the three candle rule, you're gonna have some more consistency, with that. All right. So hopefully that answered the question as far as time expirations. And guess what? I have a video explaining just that. So I think y'all really gonna appreciate all the videos I'm gonna drop. It's over 20 videos, and it's going to be pretty dope. So anyway, let's get to it. Right now, when I'm looking at USDJPY, all right, it looks like this is going to be a setup. It's going to hit this middle band right over here. So we're going to 5 minute. All right, now I already know from looking at the 1 hour that this thing is going to drop. It's going to come to this middle Bollinger Band. Eventually, it's going to drop. Got a little bit of resistance right around this area right over here. I see that it's working. I see that it's working its way down, right? So I can see it with my eyes. I don't need to put that up, but just to give you some visuals, this is what I see, all right, on the 1 hour on the higher time frame. So if it's aligning right, I'm looking at this little 15-minute, look at everything, look how it starts to align, right? Is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, it's going to come up here right to the middle band, and it's most likely going to drop. If not, it's going to come over here to this point, and then it's going to drop. Why? Because there's already multiple touches right to this area. A downtrend ain't nothing but a resistance slanting down, right? An uptrend is nothing but a support slanting up. That's really what it is in a 45-degree angle, right? So, all right, once you kind of see what's going on, then it becomes a little easier. And then if you can see, there's a channel right in place. Literally, like if we connect the lower lows together, all right, you can see it's a little bit of a channel forming right there. And so there's other tools, all right, that you can utilize, such as the GAN fan, such as some of the other tools that we got, even all kinds of stuff, guys. Really, right? The channels, the pitchforks. We have all this stuff that's ready and available. All right, for you. So if I'm catching this, look at this. If I'm catching this right over here, all right, take it at the low, take it at the high. All right. It's breaking out of that. You can do some smaller ones. You can add more and more pitchforks if you want on it, right? Depending on where you're starting from. You can literally do your thing with this. All right. You can do pitchforks and pitchforks and pitchforks. GAN fans on GAN fans. You can do all kinds of stuff, right? All in all, right? If you could just see it with your eyes, that's even perfect. Look how this is wicking right here at the middle band, right? This is perfect. I would take a sell literally right over here. So USD JPY, let's get to it, okay? USD JPY. I just want to make sure it's not an OTC USD JPY. OTC is over the counter, so I can't really confirm the prices on TradingView like that. Now, if I'm convinced I'm already going to go in for a sell, right, then guess what? I want to get the highest point I could get. So this would be literally right around here, 146.815. All right, 146.815. Okay, so that would be the point that I want to get, and I'll be patient until we get to that point. So you can also verify the data right over here. All right, if this is telling me 815, 146, 815, then I'll be happy in taking that. Sometimes the train is going to leave the station. Sometimes the market is going to, go ahead of you, right? But, like I said, it's better that you be patient and get exactly the entry that you want just to boost a little bit more effectiveness with your analysis, right? So I'm going to be patiently waiting for that right here. All right, let's see. Hopefully within the next 2 minutes, it gets right to that point, and then I can take advantage of it. I'm going a little high here. And you lower it down. First trades, you always want to go a little lower than what you normally would risk for a position, just so you could test the waters. And if you're just starting out, if you're a super newbie, like this is your day one, day two, then do a $1 position. You don't have to put the whole account on a single trade. You don't want to do that, right? You want to practice, safe and effective risk management. For my people that's been trading with us for quite a while, whether that be months or even years, we do have people that's been trading with us for years. You know the deal. We're going to be patient until we strike at an entry that we see as being, a good, effective entry. Looks like the train is leaving the station, is leaving us right now. So looks like that's a dub. But if it comes back up here to 815, that is something to look forward to. So what I'm gonna do for my group here, this is what I'm gonna do, just so I could put it out there. All right, is I'm gonna put an idea for binary options. It's gonna be a sell USD JPY. All right, active status entry. All right, look, just so you can see. All right, 146.815. All right, 146.815. That's the entry. All right, 146.815. All right. All right, stop loss take profit. Okay, right over here. I'm gonna stick to the 3 candle rule, so we're gonna go with 15 minutes. Okay, it's gonna be me, your boy Nes. All right, and send to Discord. All right, and now when this pops up on the Discord, all right, you're gonna see it right over here on the trade ideas. All right, boom, right here, right over here. All right, so USD JPY, 15 minutes, 146.815. All right, and this is the idea right over here. Okay. So if you don't have access to that, let me know. I'll make sure you have access to that as a Mine on Billions pro member. Okay. So Yeah, there's literally a good setup right here. All right. 146.815. So for those that are too busy to join the sessions, boom, they just got themselves, a nice little alert. Could it get here right now? I hope so. I hope so. I'll be more than happy to strike that trade down. Let's see. Let's see. We'll wait for this to it's gonna jump up, cool. But if not, then we'll wait for that. All right. In the meantime, let's look at something else. So we're not on this the whole time. All right. Let's see what the algorithm is giving us. Algorithm is telling us. All right. Another possible setup. Euro USD. Let's go to Euro USD. Even though I don't really trade Euro USD at this time, sometimes there could be some setups. Let's go to AUD USD. See if we can find something on AUD USD, something that makes sense. Okay, 5 minute. All right, I kind of see what's going on over here. I could get away with a quick sell on AU, but let's see what's going on long term. All right, let's kind of see the same thing there. 1 hour. Okay, kind of see this. Yeah, I think this is going to work itself down. So I'm looking at this across the board. All right, I'm willing to take that calculated risk. All right, AUD USD. I'll go on for a quick drop. AUD USD. Going for a quick drop. Alrighty. So ideally right over here, 65645. Ideally right there. Let's see. See if there's any updates that could possibly impact our stuff. And looks like there is no update as of right now that's of any concern. Uh, do sometimes things happen geopolitically outside of the economic calendar? Yes. Yes, definitely. All right, so that's pushing up. Let's go back to USD JPY. 146.815. You could be on standby for that. You could be on standby for that. I got a 9 EMA that seems to be the market seems to be respecting that right now. Parabolic SAR as well. So let's see how that's going to play out. Let's see how that's going to work out. All right, still kind of more north. And USD JPY just going south. We would have caught this. We would have caught this. It would have been lovely. So mean drop, mean drop. So we know where it's resisting at. So be on the lookout for 146.815. All right. The alert that I just sent out for binary options setup, that's a sweet setup right there. 146.815 USD JPY. That's a really good setup right there. The market is gonna go down until it hits an area where price is bouncing up. And then it's gonna go up till it hits a price where price is just dropping down. So long story short, 146.815 seems to be a good level where the price is just dropping down. I see somebody has enabled closed captioning. Nice. Good, good. I love to see when people are learning. If you're learning something at all, type 111 in the chat so I can make sure that everyone here is like at least catching on. What's your Discord link? I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for y'all in all the groups. I'm gonna send that in. All right. So you'll be able to have that. For those that are Mind on Billions Pro members, they get, obviously exclusive access to stuff. Um, okay, so look, USDJPY is out of the park, but at least we know when it comes back to 815, we know where it's dropping at. Those are sells all day right there, as long as the market is respecting that level. As far as AUD, USD is concerned, let's take a look at the data. All right, it seems to be right at the 650 level. So 65650, right at the 650 level. It's kind of dancing right on that level right there. All right. So sometimes the market does that. Sometimes the market, look, it's been wicking. All right. You see these wicks. It's been wicking right at that level for a little bit. Okay. So it keeps coming to this area. So it's definitely an interest area right over here, right? And I do believe the market is going to continue to go down. We saw how it looked on a 1 hour and whatnot. So this would definitely have to be a 3 candle rule, position. Okay. But what I would do just to ensure, accuracy is I would definitely just look at the higher time frames once again. All right, well, the higher time frame, the stronger the confirmation. This will be a much more stronger confirmation right over here. There's a strong one. It's close to that 750 mark. Boom. All right, that's going to be an interest level right there for AUD, USD. Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gents. As much as I wanted to go in and put in some crazy positions, I haven't been able to really see any setups that we can immediately take advantage of right away. So I honestly think that the most lit times to trade is the New York session. All right. Here's the New York session, 8 a.m. Over the years, I've seen like the most exciting sessions go from the London session, which is at 3 a.m. our time, on the Eastern time frame. Um, but now it's shifted. It really shifted to 8 a.m. New York session is now the most popping session out of all the trading sessions, right? So I've seen a shift. And so I don't know, I'm thinking about going on at a new time, but I'll get your feedbacks on that. You let me know if you got some ideas. Shoot me some DMs and whatnot, because I really want to make sure that we take advantage of market opportunities, right? I feel like at this time Tokyo session kind of lost its way. It's not really as exciting anymore. But I'll tell you what is exciting: NFP, which is this Friday, the first Friday of every month. All right, is extremely exciting in the mornings because that is non-farm payroll. So we go to Friday, all right, high impact updates for the United States dollar. And this is a big deal because all currency pairs, well, all the major currency pairs all include the US dollar. So this is a big day for the stock market. This is a big day for Forex traders. All right. And this is all popping off at 8:30 a.m. It's going to be very volatile. So I'm going to be live at 8 a.m. on Friday. I know some of us in the East Coast, you guys are on your way to work at the time. So I know some of you probably won't be able to engage. But for everyone else that can lock in, this is a enormous opportunity. Happens only once a month. And as a binary trader, you absolutely have some advantages. But I'm going to be taking advantage of both. All right. So if you're brand spanking new to trading, period. Okay. You want to get yourself going with binary options. Very simple. You could just simply go over to dotrade.com. All right. Go over to dotrade.com, which is the binary options platform that I'm currently using. Right. What you do is you can look around. They got some pretty cool stuff. Um, what you could do is go right over here and click on sign up. All right. Enter your email, make up your password, whatever it is, first name, last name, fill in the rest of the info. All right. Check the agreement and sign up. And half the job is already done. So you don't need money right now to go register. So just simply go to dotrade.com. All right. So it kind of spells kind of like Dutch because I believe this is based in Germany or somewhere in Europe. So just go to dotrade.com. All right. And just click on register. Just register for the account. Half the work is done. What's easy to do is easy not to do. So don't let this go in the back burner where you forget. Just simply register for the account. And then right after, all right, you could choose if you want to fund. The cool thing about this is that the minimum you could fund is $100. Most binary brokers, the minimum to fund is $500. So definitely, take advantage of this. It's really cool. And you also want to mess with brokers that they are building a large portfolio for themselves. So they want as many customer testimonials as much as possible, right? There are some brokers out there that you want to stay away from, but this is one of the good ones. So definitely go to dotrade.com right now. Simply register. And if you're gonna fund, you can fund with Bitcoin, you can fund with PayPal, you can fund with a debit card, you can fund with one of the stable coins for those that are more knowledgeable in crypto, such as USD Tether. Whether it's the Tron network or Ethereum network, whatever, you can fund Ethereum. There's so many different options for funding and withdrawing that it's really, really, really cool. So dotrade.com, and for my Forex traders that really love to trade just Forex, I got something for you. Just simply go over to swaysetup.com. When you go over to Sway Setup, okay, it's simple as well. All right. Just simply enter your first name, last name. All right. Putting your information here, terms and conditions. Boom. This is a US Forex broker owned by an NFL player. This is, very, very reputable, and they have so many other features coming out really soon. One of the amazing features they have is that they really have their own online web platform. So as a forex broker, that's always a plus. So you can catch regular forex positions here. And I'm a fan of web apps that allow you to just trade on the spot without having to go through MetaTrader. Really, so I like it when it's organic to the broker. When the when you are allowed to trade on a web app that belongs to a broker, it to me is just it's just better for me. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you got any questions, make sure you shoot me those DMs. I'm more than willing to answer those questions. This is what I do. I'm a trader. I've been trading for oh my God, it's been such a while. It's been 9 years, ladies and gents, because we're approaching February now. So in February 15, it makes 9 years since I've been trading. And what I was doing before that, I was working in the TV and film industry as a worker on set, one of the grunts on set, just working as a production assistant and doing my thing while also, making my money online. So, but this is when I made the switch to becoming a trader, which was a switch that I didn't expect much from, but it actually ended up it actually ended up changing my life forever. All the things that I used to have on my vision board that I envisioned, all the cars I wanted to drive, all the cribs I wanted to live in, um, all the stuff I used to dream about. After a while, trading really made that possible. And I'm not saying that to entice anybody here as to, hey, look, trading is going to work out for you. I don't know what it's going to do for you.